Hey folks, this animation video guide is designed to supplement the animation written guide, which provides all project details that include a project summary, key vocabulary and background, materials and costs, procedure, activity extensions for students who need more, activity scaling to differentiate instruction. The video and written project guides assume an audience of non-engineers. Let's go. This lesson shows how an object made of connected parts can be animated by displaying it as a series of graphic images, just like the cartoons we've all grown up watching. Now, students will work individually or in teams of two to build their animations. This lesson can be done entirely without a computer by having the students build a traditional flip book using a post-it note pad like this one, where they draw the images on the pages and then flip them real fast so you can see the images change. Or you can do it entirely on a computer using traditional slide production software like Microsoft PowerPoint, Keynote, Google Drive slides, or a few alternative online tools that I will show you here soon. Or you can combine any of these tools for a very rich and rewarding student-centered experience. Our approach in this project is an adaptation of tryengineering.com's animation with object efficiency project or lesson. Maybe we'll call them lessons. Let's talk about some vocabulary and some background details. First term is object. An object is a collection of parts. This post-it note pad is an object, collection of pages that can be used to build this animation. Second term is flipbook animation. We use Mr. Post-it note pad again. That is a bound collection of papers with drawings on each page that progress in movement as each page is turned. Third term, articulated object. Now this is a collection of parts comprised of segments connected by joints. Hang on, that is a little abstract there, but hopefully the last definition will make this third one clear. Last term is articulated artist mannequin. This is a wooden model that has joints that can be moved. It helps an artist to draw realistic positions and create realistic movement. I'll show you a little picture here to the side. I guess, yeah, it's over there. That's an articulated mannequin. Now, once I learned about these articulated artist mannequins, I wanted one, but then I discovered it cost a couple of dollars. Now, I have found some cheaper ones, but I still wanted one that I could use for free. Here's my thinking. I figure if I could find this online tool, I could simplify this animation process that I'm laying out here by quickly creating positions on the mannequin and then taking computer screenshots of each of the positions, and then I'd use all of that and I would take it to an online GIF maker and create an animation sequence that I could even deliver as a video. This would save me a lot of time as I built this lesson. So I was successful. So let me lay out what I discovered here. Here are the tools that I found and tested. The first one is called Just Sketch Me. This is a free interactive posing tool for drawing. It's got the equivalent of an articulated mannequin that you can position and take screenshots of each of those positions. And then gifmaker.me. I took all of my screenshots and went to gifmaker.me, which is a free online tool that lets you create animated GIFs and slideshows and even video animations with music. Now, I created 2-minute tutorials on using both of these tools, Just Sketch Me and giftmaker.me. Links to those are in the written project guide. And I want to now show you, not here, but over there, I want to show you the animation sequence that I created using these two tools. And I'll allow it to play there for a second. Now the tools work so well, I put them in this video. I told you about them. I'm going to suggest that you consider them as alternatives or enhancements to the procedures that I will describe soon. Throw one more thing in there. I recently discovered an iPad, iPhone app called Stick Nodes that can be used to produce stick figure animations on a computer or computer device, tablet. I haven't tested it, but I like what I have seen and read about so far. And students may have this app on their phones in your class. So consider allowing them to use it if they have it to create their flipbook animations and let them show it to the other students. That may work out well for everybody. Let's talk materials here. Each student will be provided the following materials for this project. First, some graph paper. A graph paper is a sheet of paper with the lines going horizontally, vertically, that you can draw on very easily. If you don't have that, give them blank paper with rulers, because they want pages that they can divide into grids or sections, where in each of these rectangular sections they will draw their figures, or at least sketches of what their figures are going to look like before they put them into the post-it note flipbook. They will also need some pencils with good erasers. And if you get mechanical pencils, you can probably go inexpensive mechanical pencils. You may use regular pencils. Regular pencils may get you through. You'll also need fine point pens. You don't have to spend a lot on them, but just make sure they're fine points so they can draw really fine and tiny lines. Then you may want either your own artist mannequin or maybe a set of a few for the class. You can get these for between $5 and $8 from eBay, somewhere like eBay. Or you may just provide a picture of one like the one I showed earlier that I will also show. Yeah, it's over there. So you may just get by using the picture. And now to do the flipbook activity, you're going to need one of these post-it note pads. This one's not a square. Get a square one if you can, a 3x3 square pad, or you use 3x4 index cards, approximately 30 index cards per student, and a rubber band. You put the rubber band here so you can keep the cards together. But I'd say, word to the wise, go with the post-it note pads. Here's our procedure. Based on the materials that you select, consider showing your students either or both of these videos that I have linked in the project guide. One's called How to Make a Flipbook Animation Using Sticky Notes, and then the other is called How to Create a Flipbook Using Index Cards. They lay out a very nice procedure in a visual fashion for you and the students that will greatly simplify what you're asking them to do. Now, also consider the tools that I discovered, Just Sketch Me and giftmaker.me, and having the students use those instead of using PowerPoint or Google Drive slides. Next, have the students follow the procedure detailed on pages 3 and 4 of the Teacher Resource Guide. Now, there's a link in the project guide to that. And also on page 2 of the student worksheet. That's what you would provide to the students. I'm asking you to use those because there are some details in these steps that tryengineering.com laid out as well as I'd be able to lay them out. So I suggest use those specific pages. Encourage the students, though, to create simple drawings, at least on their first attempt. This will save them a lot of time, and it'll let them see the complete animation effect during the time you have allocated for this. That goes a long way to how their second animation experience will go, either that experience is with you, or that experience might be down the road when they are deciding to make this their professional aim and focus. Now, please also encourage students who may not draw very well to just use stick figures. Stick figures make simple yet illustrative, articulated objects. You may encourage everyone to use stick figures because that makes the work go a little faster, and it still allows you to see the impact, which is the key thing. Extending the activity. You can allow the students to make multiple animations. Make sure you get a lot of post-it note pads. Just let them go. Let them make animations using the tools, characters, and motions that they choose. So if they use the post-it note, fine. If they want to use the tools that I provided, fine. If they want to use PowerPoint, fine. You can suggest simple motion scenarios to them, like dancing, walking, running, marching, or even exercising. All of those make good visual motion type scenarios. Now, those are also my scaling suggestions. I put them all in one lot there. And have fun with this one. I think it's a really neat project, and it sets up a very rich second and perhaps subsequent experience for students if they decide to pursue any of these things. The idea here is to introduce them in an engaging and enticing manner that will then allow them to take that next step on their own, since they'll just be with you for a short time. Thanks for your attention. We'll see you soon.